Welcome guys to episode number 13 of my Dortmund career mode series, and just before we jump into today's episode, I have not uploaded for the past couple of days, and the reason for that is I'm actually working on something behind the scenes for my videos and this channel. So the reason why I haven't uploaded, I'm working on not a little project but something that I can't actually say what it is. You guys will see it, I think, next week, sometime next week, and it is really going to improve my videos, and I really think you guys are really going to enjoy it. So that is the reason why I haven't uploaded. It's not that I haven't done anything for the channel. I have been doing things behind the scenes, but let's jump back into daily uploads and episode number 13 of my Dortmund career mode series. Thank you guys for your support on this series, and we are getting into the end of this career mode series. I did tell you guys I did want to do 2 seasons with Dortmund. I've decided only to do 1 season with Dortmund, keep it short and sweet, and I hope you guys do agree with me on that decision. Guys, make sure you drop the video a like rating. Can we smash over 100 likes on this video? Make sure you drop a comment down below that I can respond to, and make sure you subscribe so you do not miss a video from me. And also make sure you follow me on Twitter for all the latest updates on my channel. You guys can see we're jumping into a Bundesliga game against Borussia Gladbach to kick off today's episode. And you guys can see we actually concede in the 10th minute as their attacker puts that one bottom corner past Weidenfeller to give him a 1-0 advantage in this game. But in the 27th minute, Immobile makes his way onto goal. He does get taken down inside the box, and the referee has given us a penalty. So we do have a penalty, a chance to level things in this game at 1-1. Immobile obviously hasn't been starting too much in this career mode series, but in the previous games he has been playing well, and he has been on good form. Obviously, if you guys do see on the team management, his arrow is actually up, meaning that he's on good form, and you guys can see it is going to be the German Marco Reus who is going to step up for this penalty. I went to the right, the goalkeeper stayed down the middle, and Marco Reus makes it 1-1 in the 31st minute of this game. Very nice penalty there from Marco Reus. And guys, as I said, make sure you drop a comment that I can reply to. I do reply to mostly all your comments down below in the comment section. You guys can see in the early stages of the second half, in the 49th minute, Jovetic is going to play over top ball to Marco Reus, who is going to take that one on the volley. His shot is well saved there from the opposition goalkeeper. But from that, getting into the later stage of this game, in the 87th minute, it was the Borussia Gladbach midfielder who headed onto their attacker. You guys can see they are trying to make a late run to get a goal to put themselves in the lead. Their attacker does get a shot there from the volley, and that one just goes wide of the bar. That one was dipping in, but luckily for us it did go over the bar. But that is how the game is going to end, guys. So at full time, a 1-1 draw to kick off today's episode against Borussia Gladbach. That is alright, you know what I mean. 1 point from that game. I really would have liked to get 3. Obviously, everybody likes to win, but it was not to be, as we are jumping into another league game in today's episode. This one's against Paderborn. They are currently sitting 18th in the league. They've only won 1 game this season. They do have a minus 36 goal difference. So obviously they are not the greatest of size. You guys can see the lineup that I went with for this game. Dumbia is back into the side. He'll be playing out on the right with Reus on the left and Jovetic in the middle. Mkhitaryan, Koke and Kiel in the midfield. Schmelzer, Subotic, Hummels and also Cavanda in our defense, and obviously the usual Weidenfeller in goals. And obviously, as I did say in the previous episode, Koke in the central midfield position is working very well. Obviously he can't take the place of Marco Reus. That's why I am playing him in the central midfield position, and I thank the person that did leave a comment, because obviously I do read your comments. I thank that person so much. I don't know your name obviously, but I thank you so much for dropping that comment and saying Koke can play in the central midfield position. He's been playing very well there, and yeah, so as you guys can see, in the early stages of this game in the league, it is Marco Reus who makes it 1-0 as Dumbia did cut inside, played a nice ball to him, and he did put that one into the back of the net. But in the 45th minute in this game, Jovetic is going to make his way past the opposition defense. He takes a shot, a nice save there from the goalkeeper, and from that, Paderborn do clear it out. But in the 72nd minute, there wasn't too much highlights in this game. You guys can see Dumbia's pace to pounce on that defender who had the the ball, win the ball off him, and put that one into the back of the net to make it 2-0 in the 73rd minute. But in the 83rd minute, we actually do receive a sending off. You guys can see it is Matt Hummels who collects the opposition midfielder, and Matt Hummels will be receiving a red card, and that is actually going to be the first red card of this series. Obviously, I don't really go in for much of those challenges. I don't know why I even went in for that challenge. Looking back at it now, it was pretty dumb. But as you guys can see, Matt Hummels does take down the player, and he will be receiving a red card. So he will not be playing the next game in the Bundesliga. And yet again, I seriously don't know. I don't know, maybe if it was in the last 10 minutes of this game, I just decided to go slide tackle after slide tackle. You guys can see Schmelzer gives away a penalty, and the opposition player, he puts it into back of the net to make it 2-1, but at full time we will still be getting the 3 points. I don't know what I was doing in the final 10 minutes of that game. You guys can see we're jumping into the final game of today's episode, a nice short episode for not a return, but obviously, as I said, we haven't had a video for the past couple of days, and as I said, I am working on things that you guys will be seeing in the next week or so, but you guys are really going to love that. So I really hope you guys can be patient, and I am trying to get it done. And you guys can see for this game, the lineup, I did swap in Quintero for Mkhitaryan, and I also did swap in obviously Socrates because Matt Hummels is out with his suspension. This is the Frankfurt side. They were the team that we were coming up against. Yet again, in this game, there wasn't too much highlights. I'm really struggling to find highlights at the moment in this in the games that I am playing for this series. You guys can see in the 16th minute of this game, it was actually Frankfurt who had the first chance, and they do make their way inside the box. They are going to try and whip it across. Their player somehow smashes that one into the front post, and I seriously don't know how we didn't concede there. Luckily for us, we didn't. But in the 47th minute, Marco Reus has a chance to make a 1-0. His shot is well safe from the goalkeeper, and that is how this episode is going to end, guys. If you guys did enjoy the video, go ahead and drop a like rating. Make sure to drop a comment that I can respond to in the comment section. Make sure you subscribe, follow me on Twitter, and other than that, guys, I'll see you all on my next video.